Hello, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how to file your annual report with the North Carolina Secretary of State's office. If you have a North Carolina LLC or corporation, that annual report is due the April 15th, the year after your fiscal year ends. If you have anything other than a January through December fiscal year as a corporation, it is 3.5 months after the end of your fiscal year. So to start, we go to sosnc.gov. You can click down here, but the easier way is to find your particular business. So I'm looking for NRM Solutions. That's my corporation. And then they have this bright yellow button, File Annual Report. It brings you right to the annual report page. The other way, just you click the button and then you search. I prefer to search and then click the button. File Most Recent Annual Report. And then you have to certify the above company is the entity I intend. And then I am authorized. Fiscal year ends. It's 50% or more owned by a U.S. military veteran. All right, this is the page where you'll probably put the second most work into. Is your registered agent the same as it was last year? If it's changed at all, this is where you switch it. I have a bunch that are registered agents, or you can check this box and you'll get the opportunity to fill in. So I'm sticking with my law firm as the registered agent for this corporation. Here's the information. I want to check that it's also the registered mailing address. Get to skip a page. Describe the nature of the business. And it just has to be that simple. It does not have to be complicated. You don't have to give your mission statement or anything, just what it is you do. The office address. And then if you have any changes in the officials, you can click it and you can edit that official. So if my address changed, which this is my office address, so I'm keeping it that way. If the person's no longer involved, you can delete this. You need to list at least one company official. So you'd be able to add one if you didn't have any listed there yet. All right, select the entity that is executing the annual report. Generally, it's just going to be one of the officers. All right, that's the preview. So it used to always have to be sent in by mail. They just auto-populate it for you. If anything goes wrong, you still have to send it in by mail. You go to the transaction fee. So corporations is $18. All of them have a $3 fee. LLCs have a $200 annual report fee, and so you'll be paying $203. So you have the choice between ACH and credit card. I'm obviously not going to let you see me type in my credit card information. So I'm just going to pause and you'll catch up with me on the next screen. Okay, this is what you should see if the transaction went through correctly. If it doesn't, lots of times they actually experience tech glitches. I recommend trying to go through the process one more time before you either contact them or send in a paper copy. If you haven't filed in several years, you can't actually send in the electronic copy for 2 years ago for LLCs and somewhere around 2 years ago for corporations. So if you are delinquent that far, then you have to send in the paper annual report, and you probably have to send it in with the articles of reinstatement to get your company reformed. So that's the process. You can see it's really super easy. My firm does this for some people, and that's mostly about them just not wanting to do it. That's why it's not an expensive procedure. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been educational.